Welcome back to another YouTube video. Time to talk about NXT. So, Pretty Deadly comes out. They say all the tag teams are trash. We've beaten most of them. And then they were going to talk about the dyad, but they said, yeah, no, never mind. The Brawling Brutes come out because they were going to be on NXT. They were in the main event, by the way. Brawling Brutes versus Pretty Deadly for the NXT tag titles. Pretty Deadly retained because Imperium interferes and distracts Brawling Brutes. So, yeah. Carmelo Hayes versus Oru Mensah. Carmelo Hayes beat him, as you would expect, because Carmelo Hayes has to get some kind of momentum. And then he was on commentary for Von Wagner versus Andre Chase. Von Wagner beat Andre Chase. And I figured he would because they need a big man to jump onto because it's all high flyers. So they need a big man to jump onto. Windy 2 versus Last Legend. Match was decent. Windy 2 wins. Like I didn't see that coming. JD McDonough and Ilya Dragunov had like video packages on each other. And then Braun's like, yeah, they can watch all the tape they want, but it's not gonna prepare them for what's to come at Halloween Havoc. Braun Breaker is gonna fight Javier Bardem next week, by the way. And he's obviously gonna beat him. Toxic Attraction versus Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark. It was supposed to be a 3-on-3, but backstage shenanigans happened. Backstage in the parking lot, Alba Fire scares away Toxic Attraction and then gets in Mandy Rose's car and drives off with her. So that's why this is a regular tag match as opposed to a 3-on-3. Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark win, by the way. They're number one contenders for the NXT Women's Tag Titles now. The match is going to be great. I can tell you that much. I'm sure the tag champs are going to retain. Cora Jade and Roxanne come out for the Grayson Waller Effect talk show. Basically, they're going to have a pick your poison. And also, we get a weapons wild match via a wheel spin. Basically, a weapons wild is Extreme Rules. Basically, they just don't call it that. Julius Creed versus Duke Hudson. Julius Creed beat Duke Hudson. And then Damon Kemp comes in. He's standing on a little perch thing, and he's like, I'm challenging Julius Creed to a match at Halloween Havoc. And if Julius loses, then your brother is gone from NXT. So, in no way, shape, or form do I see Julius Creed losing this match. The Creed brothers will not break up. Not this early. Zion Quinn versus Hank Walker. Zion Quinn actually wins a match for once in a blue moon. Why? Because Hank Walker isn't a good enough wrestler yet. That's why. And then he was gonna beat up Hank Walker some more, and then Elliot, what's his name? Elliot Quinton. Yeah, he came down to make the save. So yeah. And we got that main event that I talked about already. All right, let me look up these Bound for Glory. Let me look up this Bound for Glory card real quick. Bound for Glory 2022 matches. There we go. So we got Josh Alexander versus Eddie Edwards. Josh Alexander, I feel like he's going to retain. Like, Honor No More is not going to get every title. We got Jordan Grace versus Masha Slamovich. Jordan Grace is going to get that title because the match that you should do, Jordan Grace versus Mickie James, when Mickie James works her way up to the championship. And Mickie James is going to win the title because Impact is going to keep her around as long as they can. X Division title match, Mike Bailey versus Frankie Kazarian. Frankie ain't winning that title. Sorry, Frankie. You're a great wrestler, but Speedball is keeping the title. Honor No More versus Motor City Machine Guns. Honor No More literally just got those titles. As much as I would love for Motor City Machine Guns to be champions again, ain't gonna happen. Vexed, Chelsea Green and Deanna Perrazzo versus Taya and Jessica. To further the storyline of Taya and Jessica being like best friends, sure. Give them the knockout tag titles. Mickey James versus me again. Mickey James is gonna win this match. All right, so the participants in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet so far: Bobby Fish, Sammy Callahan, Moose, Steve Macklin, Rich Swann, PCO, Heath, Gapinder Gujar, and Giselle Shaw. Honestly, if Bobby Fish wins and then goes for the World Championship, I'd be fine with that. We got a Digital Media Championship match. Brian Myers versus a mystery opponent because it's an open challenge. So who knows who he's going to fight? And who knows if he's even going to win? I don't know. Anyways, that's everything. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys later. Happy wrestling, everybody.